Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I am here in a familiar place. You've probably seen a lot of my videos in this area. This particular spot I have not been to. I've always wanted to come in this area and try the detector out a little bit. I'm on the other side of the property, so it's a big area. It takes a lot of time to hunt this, a lot of dedication, and got to be persistent. So I'm gonna give it some more time and see what happens. I got my first signal here. Went ahead and went with the Equinox 800 today. Sensitivity running 23. I was at 25. Goes up to 25 sensitivity, but it was almost too sensitive. Getting a lot of feedback. Multi-frequency, field mode 1, and I just got my first repeater. So I'm going to dig this and see what it is. I'll be right back, guys. It's really weird. I kind of rubbed it on my pants there, and it's bringing out a really shiny brass. It's got some lead on the inside of it. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's particularly really old, because there wouldn't be that. There's not enough patina on it. I don't know what it is. I was hoping for a Civil War bullet, because I am in a Civil War area close to Gettysburg. All right, we've moved to another area here. Eric is back here. His dad's in here somewhere. This is an area where I have found Civil War stuff and early 1900s, World War I era U.S. Army stuff. And I just dug this. I put the small coil on because it's going to be a trashy area. There's a lot of trash in this spot. I just dug a real nice old rivet, leather rivet. It's hard to tell if that's Civil War or early 1900s U.S. Army off of like a saddle or something, because of the activity here was both. Yeah, it's an old rivet. And Eric found some artillery shell fragments. We're going to show you that after a bit. All right, I'll show you what I'm getting here. Really nice, consistent high number. And I dug the hole and I see something in there sticking out. See if you guys can find it. No, it's not that. It's right there. And I think I know what it's going to be already before I pull it out of the hole. Remember I told you about the early 1900s World War I activity that was here. They were training troops in this area, getting them ready for World War I. Yeah, that's a early tent tensioner piece. It's a tent rope tensioner. They would use these to tighten the ropes on the tents. They're ant on me, it's biting me, sorry. It is brass, that's why it was giving off that really high number. As you can see, I scratched it a little bit right there, so you can see some of the brass coming through the patina. Sometimes there'll be some writing on these. It has a patent date on them of like 1898, I believe, but this one doesn't have anything on it. But it's a nice find. Nice early 1900s U.S. Army history. Pretty cool. Me and Eric were just talking, and we think there could have been some medical activity back here during the early 1900s for this camp that was here in 1910. Because I just found a medical bottle. It's a nice dark green color. And he just found a tourniquet clip, a brass tourniquet clip. And then I just found a model 1903 stripper clip. This would have had their ammo on it. That's pretty cool find. So we're finding some early 1900s military stuff, U.S. Army. This would have been on a leather strap. Would have been able to adjust the different heights and stuff on the...
Probably an 03 Springfield.
Model 1903 early U.S. Army piece. Good job. Congratulations on that piece, man. Pretty cool. His dad's going to be getting out of here, so I wanted to show you his finds for the day. He did get some Civil War stuff. This is the nose section of a Civil War artillery shell. We're leaning towards it being a Parrott, possibly. You can tell here where this little dip in the metal is, and the iron, there's where the fuse would have went in there at the front of the artillery shell. He got a Hotchkiss artillery shell piece. It still has some of the lead sabot on there. See the white patina? That's pretty cool. Another artillery shell fragment. And quite a bit of early 19 tin Army, U.S. Army stuff here. There's the rifle sling and the tourniquet clip. That's pretty cool. It's brass. And then here he got a really big tensioner piece for the ropes and some lead, which is really bizarre. We don't know what that would have been from, but it's got the white patina. So yeah, that's his finds for the day. He did pretty good. That's a nice piece right there. It's an awesome Gettysburg Civil War piece. All right, guys, I just want to take a break here, just kind of having a snack, and I come across this rock behind me. I want to show you this real quick because there's something interesting about this rock. I thought it looked awful flat. I'm going to show you what I see on there and see if you guys can see that on there. See how it's almost perfectly flat? I mean, it looks natural, but it doesn't, and I can tell it's not when I come up here. If you look really closely, you see these notches it's made into the rock. Somebody broke this off years ago. They would drive spikes down into this and slowly hammer away at it and slowly break it off. That's what this is. This is the indication of this was split many years ago. I mean, I'm talking a long time ago this happened. See how they ran the spike through the top here, hammered it, and broke it off. And if we walk over here, we might even be able to find some of the rock that they broke off of there. I mean, all this was probably taken out of there. If you look, yeah, look, you can see the right here where it was driven down in there to break it off. So this rock that's laying out here was all taken out of that spot right there. There's some more of it here. You can see where the marks are at on it. Even right here, the big chunk here. So this came from over there in that spot. Don't know why they would do that, what was going on here. Maybe there was an old road bed here at one time on the top here. I have no idea what was going on here, but we're gonna swing the detector around here and see what we can find. Could have been some soldiers back here, I don't know. All right, I moved over a little bit from that rock that I just showed you guys, and I got a really good signal. Can you guys see it? Just dug the hole. It's gonna be a D-buckle. Still has some of the chrome finish on it. It's brass, rang up really good. It's missing the piece here in the middle, the locking piece that goes across here. That's pretty cool. This is a spot where I found some Civil War bullets, so this could be directly related to the Civil War. It's cool. I'm gonna display that with my bullets I found here. All right, guys, I know it don't look like much. It's sitting there on my glove. It gave off a really bad signal on the machine, but I wanted to dig it anyway because of this Civil War activity that was in here. Like I said, I've dug bullets right over here in this area, and I think Eric dug I think I'm in the area he was at, but I don't know. He dug an Eagle breastplate from the Civil War in this area too, but I don't know for sure exactly where he was at because this place is so grown up. But here's the item I just pulled out of the hole. I know it doesn't look like much, but what that is a Civil War tool. They use that to pull bullets. You can still see at the end here. This would have twisted down the barrel of the gun. This is called a wiper, and it would have pulled the bullet out. It's in really, really rough condition. I'm gonna try to clean it up the best I can when I get home. I'm not guaranteeing it's gonna turn out, but you'll see a picture here at the end of the video of it cleaned up. All right, I wanted to show you this. I was wrapping up my day here and getting ready to head out here, and I just happened to see this hornet's nest. I want to try to get that down. Be kind of cool to take that home. People display those and stuff. Maybe I'll just see if somebody wants it, or we'll see what happens. They make nice items for science teachers, use them in classrooms for teaching the students, you know, about nature It's a good size one. It's a hornet's nest. Now they won't use that ever again, so there won't be any in there. This is from last season. All right, got it down. It's kind of crazy. This side you can kind of see inside of it where the hornets made their whatever they do in there. It's not in the greatest of condition. I think this side was exposed to the wind and stuff this last winter, so it kind of eroded some of the nest away, but it's pretty cool. This side would display nicely. I always try, when I find these, I always try to break off the stick and leave, you know, most of it the way it was, so it looks pretty cool. Right there is where it was at, and it popped out right over there. It's a big button of some kind. Now, like I said, there could be the World War I stuff here too, because see, they had a camp. What was going on is they was training soldiers for World War I. These numbers are good, but I'm hoping it's a Civil War button. Wouldn't that be something? It's the size of a Confederate one, but I think it's just going to be a World War I era general service button. Maybe. Yeah, I can see the Great Seal on there. Give it a good wipe. I've found these out here before. It's always fun to still find them right there. World War I, U.S. Army General Service button. Shank on the back. Great Seal on there. Uniform button. Pretty cool find. And what's crazy is I'm in the same area where I've found Civil War artillery shells before too, so this place is pretty diverse. You can find World War I era stuff and Civil War stuff. That is a Great Seal button. I'll take that all day. All right, I just got a repeatable signal. 1817 on the Minelab 16, and I thought that'd be lead, so sure enough, looks like we have lead. Let's see what we got. Civil War artillery shell canister shot. See the dark colors right here? That would have been the material that this would have been set in when it was inside the artillery shell. I found these before. You guys have seen them. Still like to show them because it's a piece of Civil War history. Artillery shell, canister shot, lead ball. All right, guys, I'm going to be getting out of here soon. I wanted to show you something. I cleaned up the tool. In the sun, you might be able to see a little better. That is the remains of a Civil War wiper tool. It was used to pull bullets out of the barrel of the gun. This would have been attached to the ramrod, a wooden ramrod that would have been pushed down through the barrel of the gun, and then this would have twisted, and this top piece here would have screwed into the top of the bullet. The lead bullets are soft. Lead is soft, so that would just, you know, twist, and then the two things at the top there, little twisties, would go into the bullet and then it would be pulled out. Pretty cool. I want to show you that I had got it a little bit cleaned up better. All right, guys. Well, another detecting adventure in the books. I'm calling it a day. I'm tired. I've been out all day. The weather was perfect. I was supposed to have been home a little while ago, but as you can see, I'm still here. I appreciate you guys coming along. I really enjoyed doing this. Can't wait to make more videos. Got water hunting coming up here this summer. Should be here before you know it. The water should be getting warm here in a month or so, hopefully. We'll see you guys on the next time. Take care and have a good week. Stay safe.